Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for being here. You guys are so great. I love seeing you guys comment down below. I love reading your comments. I love fielding your questions. I love seeing the interaction, the give and take, because that's what I want. I want to create a community that's open and honest and, most of all, friendly. These are friendly reviews, nice. I know I often get accused of being a nice guy and being a too nice of a guy, and you know what? Oh well. Oh well. I am a nice guy. Today we're going to review a new one from Matthew Wright. This is a download. It's a 40-minute download. That's right, it's 40 minutes of magic for only $15. That's a great price, a ton of material. I'm going to pronounce the title incorrectly. Well, okay, I'm scared. I'm scared to pronounce the title incorrectly or correctly. I don't know. I'm going to tell you what the title actually is, all right? Instead of its abbreviation, I'm going to say the full title just because I'm just too nervous. Okay, sorry. The title is Force One Card, Get One Fish Free. Force one card, get one fish free. That's the title. And it's a card trick that Matthew has developed, and it's supposed to be for 2 spectators. All right, so how does the trick go? With the trick, you start with a prediction. You have a single card, and paper clipped to that is a bill, a currency, paper money, or it could be a billet. If you want it to be a billet, it could be a billet. And it's a prediction, okay? But the reason why Matthew uses a dollar bill is because he says it's his bet. So he says, you know, this is my prediction. If I get it wrong, you get to keep the $5, right? And so spreads the cards out, has the spectator select a card, they got it. Turns to the second spectator and does a little deal down scenario and has the spectator say stop. They stop, they look at a card. Now you have 2 spectators, 2 cards, and 1 spectator is holding a prediction with a dollar bill. You then reveal the spectator number 1, you reveal their card, and that's the one that was the card. And then you turn to the other one and you reveal their card and you open the dollar bill and their card is written on the inside of the dollar bill. That is the way the trick goes. Is it what I thought? Well, I didn't know the entire methodology, and I certainly didn't know what he was using because it was a download. So a download could be anything from a regular deck of cards to a gaff deck of cards. And as it turns out, this was a gimmicked deck. But there is a little clue to how it's done in the title, right? Force one card, get one fish free. Well, obviously you don't need a fish for a card that you force because you already know what the card is, right? So that means one card is being forced and one card is being fished. And that is the trick. Now, obviously I'm not going to go into the rest of the trick or talk about what's involved because all of that is Matthew Wright's secret, right? That's his trick. And you know, he's not selling the title. The title he gave away for free. But the rest of it, that's where all the goodness is. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? Like I said, it's 40 minutes long. You get a lot. You get a lot. Matthew is against a white background. He's wearing headphones for some reason. Maybe that's his audio coming back. But yeah, it was just a straight on shot for the most part. As far as what's taught on the video, you'll get the trailer at the beginning, which includes a demo with 2 spectators. There's an intro, and then he's going to talk about the gaff deck, talk about how to build it. You will need to build it yourself. Then he talks about the card he uses for his force, and he talks about his force and how he does his force. And he calls it the social distancing force. And then he's going to run you through all of the questions that you need to ask through the routine. And then they're going to show the demo again, because now that you have all the background in your mind, seeing it again, you'll actually now see how all those cogs and wheels fall into place. Then he's going to talk to you about the prediction and how he gets the prediction out into play. He's going to teach you some bonus forces after that. and then how to build everything and keep it on your person. Pocket space, it is two components, right? It's two components. There is a deck of cards, that is the gimmick, right? And then there is the prediction with the paperclip and the dollar bill on top of that. And so there is some extraness that has to go along with the prediction, and that's something that you have to carry as well alongside the deck. So there are 3 components to this. Setup and reset, like I said, you're gonna have to build the gimmicked deck, even if you have one. You might have this gimmick deck already, but you don't have one the way Matthew Wright has built it. So he has built some extra convincers in there so that it can be shown and displayed to a spectator without them drawing any suspicion. And it's really quite ingenious. All the little methodologies that he's put in place, so multi-layered. It's a great, great routine. How are the angles? The angles are strong. When Matthew does the trick, he fans the entire deck towards the spectator so they can see all those cards. And he says, I just want you to grab one. Just grab one card in your brain, okay? And he gives them a huge selection of cards to look at. And so they're gonna feel like they saw everything. What's the sleights and difficulty level on this? The sleights aren't even that difficult. Like I said, you're forcing a card, right? Because that's in the title, that's a given. So you're forcing one card, and you can do it any way you want, really, but Matthew's got a surefire way to do it, and he'll teach you. The second move is the J. Sankey paper-clipped switch. So if you've had paper-clipped before, you know how he does that little slide move. You're going to do that as well. But the rest of the difficulty or the rest of the sleights is all performance skill. It's all your presentation. That's really what's going to sell this. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? This is a really strong trick. Matthew talks about how this is a trick that he's kept close to the heart for a while. Like I said earlier, there's layers to this, and each one of those layers hides the methodology so that if they were to try to go back and capture how the trick went, it's just stacked on top of each other. They'll never be able to go back and figure this out. I mean, you are so far ahead of them through this whole thing. They can never catch up. I think if you added this to your routine, it would be a joy to perform. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? I think the negatives for this, I mean, really the only thing really is the fishing aspect. I mean, do any of us like fishing, right? We don't like fishing. Matthew even talks in the video how he doesn't like fishing either. So there's obviously always good outcomes with fishing, right? Your spectator can say yes to every question, or your spectator can say no to every question. And the negative to this is, in some scenarios, you could get it wrong 3 times in a row. Like you could have the spectator say no, and no, and no. So that always that can sound bad, right? But let me just add a but to the negative, all right? Because there is a big but here. And that is that Matthew has built this routine so that the no's don't sound like no's. He's built this routine so that those no's sound like hits. You know their no's, you know their negatives, you're filing those questions away, but to the spectator, it's gonna look like maybe they only said no once. They won't remember it the same way, which is genius. Is it worth your money? It's only $15. 15 bucks. Now you're gonna have to make some stuff and build some stuff. So it's gonna cost a little bit more on the other end, okay? So if you don't have any of the props, then yes, you'll be spending some more money to build this routine, but you might have some of this lying around, and so it might not cost you as much. But just for the teaching alone, $15 for 40 minutes, and it's Matthew Wright? Come on. But I would highly advise you to watch other reviews, okay? Make sure you go out, read the forums, check out what other people have to say, people who've purchased this, even on the site that you buy it from. Make sure you go down below and check what other people are saying. All right, that's the end of my review. As always, this is the time where you do me a favor, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That's really what's gonna help me out. I don't know if you heard, but I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers this year. That's my goal, that's my goal. That's everybody else is trying to, lose 5 pounds or give up something, but I don't know, my goal, my goal this year was 50K. 50K, and you can help me out, okay? Especially if you've never hit that button before, it would really help me, and it would really make my day. So every time you guys hit It encourages me to keep on going. Hey, that's the end of my review. And of course, I want to thank Matthew Wright for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And if you want to purchase it for yourself, you can find it wherever quality magic tricks are sold. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, how would you like access to even more magic reviews? You can. You can get access to 2 extra bonus videos every single week. Did you know that? Hey, I make videos Monday through Friday for free, and I do that for you guys. I never ask for a dime. You guys don't need to pay me any money. Magic and YouTube is not how I make a living. But if you would like access to 2 extra videos, you can join this channel for the low, low price of $1.99 a month. That's right, you'll get 8 extra videos every single month. Now, what are these videos? Well, these videos are tricks that I purchase with my own money because I'm interested in them. These are the tricks that I see, that I want, that I think are going to be cool, and so I take time out and review those for you in the membership section. 8 videos, 2 a week for only $1.99. All right, so how do you join? Well, down below, right next to where it says Magic Orthodoxy, there should be a button that says Join. If you don't see that button, there's also a hyperlink in the description of this video. Once you click that, it'll take you to another YouTube page where you'll be able to put in all your information and join with your $1.99. Of course, you can join for month to month, or you can join for the entire year. It's up to you. And of course, you're free to cancel at any time. And again, you don't have to do this. This is not me asking for money. This is just another thing that I make available to you should you wish. Of course, you just coming here and supporting me on social media, any one of my other social media channels, by subscribing, by following, that is support enough. That is all the support I need from you guys. And believe me, when I see you guys reach out, when I see you guys comment, it means the world to me. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and thank you for believing in me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.